making a study of this whole thing for the last few days, and I think I got it pretty well figured out. So why don't all of you come inside? You see what's going on for yourselves.
Mr. Farnsworth, you can't have outsiders.
Sure we can. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on.
This all can be taken care of.
Hi. Hi, how you doing, everybody? These people are reporters from some of the newspapers, and I thought it'd be a good idea if they came in and see how we did things.
Leo, this is a very, very dangerous precedent.
Mr. Farnsworth, we have a very full agenda today already, Mr. Farnsworth. Yes. I don't see that we have time for a press conference.
Mr. Farnsworth, isn't it true that an accident in your West Coast nuclear plant could stimulate seismic activity in the San Andreas Fault, which could destroy most of Southern California?
I think you'd have to define destroy.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make something perfectly clear, and that's that the Exo-Gray nuclear facility has a foolproof, built-in safety system that guarantees no danger of any kind.
That's rubbish. Your response is to keep repeating...
If there's no danger, how come we're in the middle of a lawsuit?
We're not. It's a protest, not a lawsuit.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. The point is that we're doing something wrong. I mean, everybody's suing us. Look, we got a lawsuit here from a refinery. We got a nuclear lawsuit. We got a guy here. We got a guy named Porpoise who's suing us.
Mr. Farnsworth, that's an ecological suit brought against our canning factory for destroying porpoises.
Just 1 second, Francis.
Oh, for God's sake, he knows that.
We can porpoises?
Our San Diego fleet is...
As everybody here knows, we can tuna. And in netting the tuna, we are forced to kill a number of porpoises. And since they are mammals of alleged high intelligence, there's been an outcry.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
I would just like to ask you a question.
Yes.
What the hell does he think he's doing bringing the press in here?
You know Leo Farnsworth.
Well, maybe I don't know Leo Farnsworth.
Exactly.
Leo, we have a corporate responsibility which extends to thousands of shareholders of moderate means, people who in many cases are less well off than the ecological groups that are fighting us.
But, well, if we were a football team, would you say we had a winning season so far?
Leo, I haven't the faintest idea
Yeah, but
what
just
you're talking
generally, would you say we got a winning season? Huh?
I would say on balance, we have had an extremely good year.
All right, okay. We've got a winning season. Now, what do you do when you're ahead in the game?
Leo,
What do you do?
Leo, I don't know what you want.
I'll tell you what you do. You don't make mistakes. That's what you do. You don't make mistakes. You don't gamble unnecessarily. You got to protect your lead. You don't go passing from deep in your own end zone. You protect your players. You make sure that nobody gets hurt. You got to use these guys in the next game. And this is not just one game. We won this game, didn't we? We got to stay in shape for the rest of the game. That's the responsible thing to do, all right? Look, it's like when everybody was supposed to stop eating grapes. Well, some guys did, but I didn't because I didn't know anything about it, and I like grapes. Well, a lot of guys like tuna, and they're just going to keep eating it anyway. But I was thinking, what if we had a good guy tuna company that was on the porpoise team? A lot of these guys would buy that so the kids wouldn't get mad at them, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we're taking into account the expense.
Well, yeah, but we don't care how much it costs, do we? We just care how much it makes. And if it costs too much, we charge a penny more. We make it part of the game plan. Would you pay a penny to save a fish who thinks? Yeah, and we handle all the lawsuits that way. Let the other team build the power plants in all the wrong places. Let the other quarterback throw a girl out so the newspapers get a hold of it and the stockholders don't like it. We don't want any of that. Let's be the team that makes the rules. Let us be the team that plays fair, gets the best contract. Let's be the popular players. We're just going to have to forget about all these nuclear power plants until we find out if they're safe. And that refinery in Pagelsham, we're just going to have to relocate it. Sure, it'll cost us $35 million, but we don't care because we're going to come out ahead in the long run. And whatever that stuff is we're making those containers out of, that plastic, we're going to have to stop till we find out what it is. We're not in here for just one game, are we, fellas? We're in here to go all the way. Now, let's get to the Super Bowl, guys. And when we get there, let's already have won. Okay?